Hey, everybody, can you hear me? If you guys can, awesome. Here we go. So I'm just waiting for a few more people, but I am all ready to get this going. Mm, mm. Multiple flops, multiple things happening to Marvel. Yeah, I'm ready to rip it into. One second. One second. One second. Man. How is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? Multiple things going on. How's life treating y'all? Huh? Man. Good to do. Many things. Let me see. I wanna present. Oh my gosh. Sorry about the noise. Dogs are here. Last time you heard from me was about a year ago or two, I think. So, yeah, multiple things. I'm trying to figure out. I think I can. Give me a second. I think I can add a new scene. Give me a second. Media presentation. Hold on. No. Back. Sorry, I'm trying to show you guys this, something that's really interesting. I'm trying to show you. Let's see, new layout. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done this. Oh my gosh. Virtual background. No, I don't want that. Oh, I don't want that. Hold on. I want to make sure this is still going. I know I'm live, but I want to make sure, though. Okay, I am. I'm trying to get the trying to get No, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to show you guys the thing so I can get it correct. I should have had this before, but this is all. Share screen. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, show the window, the entire screen. Okay, here we go. As you can see, Marvel is delaying. It's delaying. Found it. Thank you. Finally. So, like, okay, so everything that so back in what was it, 2023, 2024, Marvel went ahead and announced RDJ as Doctor Doom. Yeah. Um, that was out of desperation. I'm sorry to tell you, but that was out of desperation because, yeah, that was, yeah, yeah, that was out of desperation for that, for that happened. And so, yeah, try to, give me 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, there it is. So not only that, but with you know, with Marvel now kind of tanking, and I can easily pull up um, the I can pull up the um, easily pull up. Um, so sorry, give me a second. So sorry for this background, everyone. Just making sure. So here, like I said, we have Marvel delaying the Avengers, both films. Um, it was originally set for May of 2026 next year, um, and it was, and then as well as May 2027 of 7th of 2027 for Secret Wars. Um, and they announced it literally yesterday out of desperation because they both know that um, Captain America, Brave New World, bombed like never before. And not only that, out of desperation, because literally a few months later, which is in May, which is today, this month, a few weeks ago, like 1 or 2 weeks ago. No, actually, 2 weeks ago, 2 to 3 weeks ago, um, they went ahead and they released Thunderbolts. And to be honest, yeah, that was a major flop as well. Because to be honest, they went ahead and again, this is the reasoning for why they're delaying both of these films is probably at best there are multiple reasonings for why they want to do this. One is they could potentially be bringing back Spider-Man as the main character slash main lead, because um, in the original script, um, Be, because remember, the original plan was to have King the Conqueror at, in both versions, in both. Um, it was originally called Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, but until what happened with the actor, they scrapped this last minute. They scrapped this whole scene right here. As you can see, this whole San Diego Comic Con thing. They went ahead and scrapped that, and they literally brought RDJ back because out of desperation, they went ahead and did it. But not only, but in order to do that, they had to do it, which to me is just not okay. I mean, I mean, um, yeah, it's just not okay. Anyway, back to what I've been so back to what I was saying was, and I can easily pull up. Let me pull up the box office for both films of the Thunderbolts. So give me 1 second. Box office numbers. Um, that's gonna be franchises, cinematic universe. Okay. Um. So first off, let me just share you. Let me go ahead and share this as well, so you guys know that I'm not lying to you guys. Of course, because I'm telling you the truth, or I want to make sure that you guys know. So let me go ahead and present again, and then let me go ahead and share screen. Um, Box office here. Um, so here you can see that the production budget is about 180 million dollars for both films. Which, to be honest, that's a total lie. Um, because not only that, because you have to, in fact, you have to factor in inflation, and with inflation, it's most likely at best $400 million. Um, and not only that, because they had multiple reshoots for Brave New World. That production cost even more, so that had to, in order to break even, it you know it needed to make you know it needed to make more than what it is. So ultimately, yeah, as well as Thunderbolts, it's not doing too well. Um, uh, Actually, no, and you know what? Because they went ahead, Marvel went ahead and out of desperation, they went ahead and they decided to spoil the post credit scene. So I don't really care about giving you the spoiler. Basically, they because I can easily pull that up as well. Put that on X. X. they went ahead and did. Oh, Marvel Studios. They went ahead and let's see. They went ahead and we go back to. Sorry, I'm giving you 1 second. So sorry. I'm just so sorry about this. Here we go. Yeah. Literally on May 5th, they went ahead and they released the new title. Actually, Thunderbolts actually went ahead. And they released the new title. Let me do. Sorry, give me 1 second. Again, I should have had this all prepared, but oh well, it's okay. Let me do. I'll come back to this. I'll come back. Marvel. Avengers. No. 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 Sorry. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'll pull this up because it's actually kind of funny. Okay, so this is from Variety. So let me go ahead and share this. So again, like I said, this happened in May 5th. So literally the weekend that literally, I'm not kidding. It's not surprising that this movie um, did a 180 about literally 2 weeks ago out of desperation. They went ahead. Oops, sorry. A second. Sorry about that. They went ahead and were they a- out of desperation. Marvel went ahead and they changed the name of the Thunderbolts to the New Avengers. Yeah. So Yeah, it's not a good, not a good. It's not a good deal. It's not a good. Um, not a good. Hold on. Sorry, give me a second. Display name. Sorry, give me 1 second. Again. So, yeah. But let's move on to the next thing, man. Just how are you guys doing? With everything. Trying to get some more people in here. Let's see if we can get some comments in. Been doing this for 22 minutes. That doesn't surprise me, man. Great. This is awesome. Love it. But overall, but again, there are multiple things on why that's going on there. Like I said, yeah. Moving on. Let's move on to the next thing. Let's see what's going on with DC, or let's see what's going on with the anime world. Anime news. Let's see. I just gotta want to see what's going on there. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot that the anime awards is coming. What's up? Hey, what's up? Got a new person in, so here we go. Joining. Man, oh man, oh man. Jason Momoa. Oh, Street Fighter film. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see what's going on here.
Okay, coming through.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Not much. You?
Good.
Talk. Man. Let's see. Sorry, give me a second.
So, what we discussing?
Oh man, Let's see. Well, okay, let's talk about the movie that we saw. Let's see. Bloodlines. What are your thoughts on that? After
Oh, Final Destination.
Final Destination. What are
Uh,
your thoughts?
I thought it was a pretty solid film. Definitely very very well done. I'd say the kills were definitely par, especially one of them.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious which one I'm referring to. It was
Yeah.
nice that they
Yeah.
finally explained like who Bloodworth was and his like relevance to the film. And I thought that
Yeah.
was pretty good.
You know.
As I mentioned
Oh,
before in
go.
our previous conversation about it, I was hoping they would tie like all the past films together, which they kind of did, but not the way I was hoping.
Mm-hmm. Um. Yeah, because you know, you know, y- you know, with everything that's hmm, yeah, because like if you think about it, like with because they never expected it to to go um past 11 or past number 5, really, if you truly think about it that way.
Because number 5 came out in like what 2011.
2011, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
So like 14 years later, and we get another one.
we get another one. And not only that, but
Similar to the
Bloodworth.
Scream franchise, because that one came
Mhm.
out in 2011 as well. Scream 4 came out in 2011, and then number 5 dropped in 22, I believe.
Yeah,
So
22, 22. Yeah, the 20, yeah, I think 22. Um, but like, I do like that they went ahead and they did explain all the loose ends, which is, like you said, with Bloodworth, because ultimately, I mean, they probably most likely thought that he was probably the entity or the embodiment of death, if you really think about it that way.
I was kind of hoping he would be,
Yeah,
but hey, this story works too.
yeah, 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 yeah. It definitely does. Um, Let me see. Let me think.
You think they might do another one?
Ooh, with how popular the franchise is, yeah, definitely, definitely. Um, it definitely is. I could see another one happening. Um, Now I have no idea if it's gonna be family and friends, or if it's like how this one was all just about a singular group of family, instead of like group of like
Hmm.
friends or a group of nobodies.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
time will tell, I guess.
yeah, yeah, definitely will. Let me see. Let me think. Let me see. Bring- Let's see. Trying to think. Let me. So did you hear that Marvel is delaying the next Avengers film?
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Um. Honestly, I have no idea why. I think it's just because their whole. I think it's because they're let me see. I think it's just because they need more time. Because like they're bringing in like the original X-Men characters, the original actors. I mean, it's going to be up to like
Oh,
50
really?
or 50 characters from what I'm hearing. So, yeah.
Jesus.
Yep. Yeah.
Does that include Hugh Jackman? Is he going to be in this too?
Most likely, probably. It depends on if they can get him down for it. I know that it was originally set for May of next year, and then the following year as well
Mm-hmm.
for both films. But now it's been delayed to December of next year, and the same thing
Oh,
again.
damn.
So, yeah.
That is quite a ways.
Oh, yep. Um, let me go ahead and.
So many delays. Like I heard the Batman Part 2 was also being delayed.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Who are the villains supposed to be in that one? Do you know?
You know, honestly, I have no idea. I mean, to be honest, let me think. I would, at best, think that the. I think to me, who would be a good villain is either Hush. Like the
Hush.
Hush. The character.
Yeah.
Or maybe do Victor Freeze again, but this time a little bit more grounded.
Yeah, that would be nice to see. But I heard that it's supposed to be the Court of Owls as like the
Oh, really? That's
overlapping
interesting.
villain of this one, but that's just a rumor that I heard.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Not sure how they'll pull that off.
No, I have no idea
But I
either.
would like to see Mr. Freeze redone because that last one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and that god awful Batman and Robin movie. Oh, Jesus Christ! They wonder
Yeah,
why it was a flop.
yeah.
We don't talk about that one.
Let me think. Still got 30 minutes left. Okay, hold on. Gotta bring my dogs in. Well, okay. So let's say that if they do Mr. Freeze again, I ultimately think that the best way to do him is, and this is a long shot, is just get the same writers who did the video game version from the Arkham series.
Yeah. We like did the Arkham games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like because like that to me was a very good and a very faithful adaptation, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But also not only that, but very it it drew out his humanity, and
Definitely.
it gave him a lot of good character development. Yeah.
Especially like in Arkham Knight, like with the DLC with his
Yeah.
wife, I think, where she comes out of like cryostasis and then she's like saying to not freeze her anymore and
Yeah.
just enjoy the last like little time that she has left with him, and that just really brought out his like humanity and made him realize what's really important here.
Mm-hmm.
So if they were to do something like that, then that would be nice to see on film.
Yeah, because I mean, like his story is like it's just what is it? I'm trying to think of of that word. It's
Tragic.
tragic. Yeah, tragic. Yeah, tragic. Let me think. So I know that you are gonna go to that horror con here in San Antonio, right? That's right. That's your
Yeah,
plan.
the Big Texas Terror next month with
Yeah.
my girlfriend. There's gonna be. Sorry, what?
Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going. I'm going next month with my girlfriend when she flies in, and then
That's
there's gonna be quite a few horror film icons there. A couple of the actors from Scream will be there, like David Arquette and Skeet Ulrich. So
hmm
we're definitely excited to see that.
Do you have any
And there's a few others,
yeah?
but I can't quite remember. Let me see if I can see who's going to be there.
Do you already have like your questions ready to go, or you just gonna do or are you gonna do it on the fly?
I honestly don't know. I've never like done one of those like big panels where they have a big audience and they just take questions. If
Mhm.
anything, probably just a quick meet and greet and some
Some photos, yeah.
photo signings. But obviously, my girlfriend and I will stick around for the whole event and just see what there is to see.
Yeah, yeah. That'll be fun. Yeah, I.
As far as questions go, I would probably be nervous as hell. I wouldn't even know what to ask.
No, no, totally get you. Totally get you.
So let's see. Danny Trejo is going to be at this one.
Let's see.
Christine Elise, who was in one of the Chucky films, and I think she was in a TV show. One of the
Oh,
girls
okay.
from The Craft.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Alex Vincent, who was Andy Barkley from the Chucky films. Bonnie Aarons, it was the Nun, which I did meet her before at a con in Houston last year. She was actually pretty nice.
Oh, nice, nice.
James Jude Courtney from the Halloween reboot series.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I can see from what I'm looking at on my phone. There's probably be
Yeah,
more because, more and more come on like as the event approaches. So we'll see.
yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. I have honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna go. I don't know. The reason why is because I need to look at the pricing for it. But not to say
Yeah,
that I
I'd say
won't.
pricing's
Not
pretty
just
tight now. We bought our tickets like a couple months ago.
yeah. But yeah, the prices go up. Prices go up.
Because I'm like, if you're
Good.
gonna go, book it now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
That
sure.
is
Let me see.
that is very true. Let me see. I mean, that's not to say that I won't go, but I just gotta look at the fucking prices. Jeez.
Yeah, 1 day pass is coming up for $46.60 right now.
Holy shit.
And that's a 1 day, so I imagine a 2 day will probably be a little bit more than that.
Yeah. And usually I go for like the 1 day. Usually I go for like a 1 day pass
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, yeah. Usually I would go for a 1 day pass, if not 2 days. Um, Let me see.
I don't know how Wyatt can constantly like go to every single con and with so many different people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But hey, kudos to him.
Oh, yep. Nope. Mm.
He's met a
Um,
lot of interesting people from those cons. I mean, I'm jealous.
oh yeah. You know, if Stanley was around, I would have loved to have met him or gotten a
Oh
picture
yeah,
with him.
for sure.
I
A
know,
lot of people are like like dropping lately. It's kind of crazy.
I know, right? It's weird.
Like we're approaching that age in our lives where like everybody we grew up on is just one by one. They're just all dying.
Yeah, and I have no idea why that was so weird.
Just age and a variety of other reasons,
Yeah. Let's see. Can you try how? Yeah. Huh. Pretty fun. Let me see. Let me see. Sorry.
Somebody's revving around.
Sorry, give me a second. Let me see. Let me think. Um, let's see. Trying to think. Let me think. Some other things to do. Let me see. Okay, so I'm sure you've probably most likely played GTA, right?
No, actually.
Or really?
I played GTA 4 once, like years ago when Blockbuster was still around, and I just
Mm-hmm.
couldn't get into it. And I've not
Okay.
touched GTA since then, but I know GTA 6 is coming next year, and I know there's all sorts of trending memes about how a lot of things are coming out before GTA 6 and how it's been like delayed for so long. But yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't really played it. I never really got into it. No.
Yeah. 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 Jeez. Oh, dude, I will say the with how much they've put into this new game,
Hmm.
it's costing them like more than like the there was this let me see, hold on. Give me a second. It's costing them more than the the tallest tower in Dubai, which is the Burj Khalifa, I think. I think that's
Hmm.
if I'm saying that correctly. It's costing them more than what that was originally built for, which is like,
Jesus.
yeah, it's
Well, then it
crazy.
better be a kick-ass game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
and
supposed
not
to come
only,
like May next year, right?
yeah, May of next year. To be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if they just delayed it again.
Oh, if they do that, people are gonna riot for sure.
Oh, that'll be funny. Um, man. Let me see. Let's see. Man. There's really let's see. Go here. Let's see. Let's see about TV. Um, man. Let's see. Let's see. Um, oh, that doesn't surprise me. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out.
You looking up something?
Yeah, I'm looking up some things. Man. What the hell? Usually there's more stuff usually there's a lot of stuff. There should be a lot of stuff on fucking Fridays. Um let's see. Oh, it's not too wow. Final Destination got up to 51 million debut as of 51 million debut. That's cool. And it's
What, in box office?
In box office, yeah. And it's surpassed globally. It's surpassed 100 million. Man,
Oh wow.
A lot of people fucking love death. I mean, it has been what, 14 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long time.
Fuck. Jeez.
Obviously, Tony Todd's scene was very emotional and heartfelt because, you know, his last lines in his role was obviously his farewell to his fans.
Like
he's up there. He did it as Candyman, and now he's in this franchise.
Yeah, I did hear that that they originally had some lines for him, but then just like, you know what, the directors were like, you know what, go ahead and say whatever you want, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that the last lines from him were just amazing.
Yeah. Rip to Tony, of course.
Yep. Let me think. Oh, okay. So what are your thoughts on the Alien Alien being a TV series.
About what?
Aliens being
Oh, Alien
a
the
TV.
TV series.
Yeah,
Uh, I'm not entirely sure exactly. I mean, you gotta be careful when you turn a movie into a TV show because you could either make it or break it. So I don't know how they could expand more on that story. Isn't it supposed to be like Alien Earth or something?
yeah.
Yeah, like I
I
said, I
mean,
mean, the Alien franchise has definitely gone all over the place lately. So I would say you just got to be very careful with what you're doing in terms of writing.
yeah. I mean, yeah, because there was, if you do remember that there was that, um, they did Scream as a TV series, um, which yeah,
Which I've been trying to
that
find that. I can't find it anywhere. Do you know where it is?
no, I don't know where it is. It's super weird, right?
I know.
Um, there's that one, and then they did The Purge as a TV series. I
They
think
did.
that, oh yeah,
Hmm, I don't remember that.
yeah, I think that was on FX. I think that was on FX. Yeah.
Hmm.
And of course, Chucky.
Now I have not seen that, but God, it looks terrible.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then of course they're gonna try and do either they're gonna try and do Jason as a TV series, or it's gonna be a whole new movie.
Oh yeah, I did hear that too. That I think Linda Cardellini was supposed to play like Pamela Voorhees or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think she could totally do that. But nothing beats Betsy Palmer.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Man, let's do. Um, trying to find. Okay. So, okay. So you may think this is a bit weird, but do you know the
I've
the
heard a lot of weird, so
yeah. Um, did you hear about that? That someone wants to make a live action Naruto film.
what's weird about that?
I don't know. I mean, with how I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think of. To be honest, let's see. Um,
They'd have a lot of content to work with.
yeah, yeah. I don't know how they would do it though, as in like you know, because from what I'm reading right now is that the um the the director of Shang-Chi, um he wants to do it,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, he wants to do it. He wants to write and direct it. So
I mean, if he knows the source material, then by all means,
yeah,
I would advise that to anybody. No, scratch that. Pretty much everybody in Hollywood and
yeah,
anybody making films in general is that if you're going to do a live action adaptation of something from back then, know your source material.
yeah. Because there's been a lot of um, live action films that have not done well.
Halo. Yeah,
Yeah,
I said it.
yeah, yeah. That was that was horrible. That was
I didn't even
so
have to watch it.
horrible.
I just took one look at it and I just got immediate like cringe.
Literally, literally, I watched like the first episode of that, and as soon as Master Chief takes off his helmet, I was like, "Fuck that! I'm done." I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with that.
Clearly, the writers had no idea what they were touching here.
Yeah, yeah.
Come
That
on.
is very true.
Petition to give actual fans of something the directing / movie making rights. Be like, look, just let the fans do the writing and the directing and everything else, and then just watch. I bet you that probably the fans of something could make it a lot better than any Hollywood executive could.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I've already heard things about Lilo and Stitch.
Oh no.
Got so many missing elements, and because everybody on TikTok is merciless, they will post it regardless. I've already seen and heard so many things about the movie
Oh yeah.
that are
I
missing from the original. It's kind of making me not want to watch it now
yeah. I did hear
because
that they
I haven't
didn't.
seen it yet. I've been working.
Mm-hmm. I heard that they. I'd heard that they wanted to. Let's see. Dear God. What was there was that one character? There's actually no. There's only one character that they cut. Um.
Mm-hmm.
wasn't Bubbles. He's in there.
No, it was Gantu,
Yeah, Gantu. Yeah.
which is kind of a letdown because he's basically like the main villain.
Yeah, yeah. And to me, it seems like from, and I haven't seen the movie, which is kind of good. It seems like maybe Bubbles might be the villain.
Who knows? Why didn't they get Ving Rhames?
Oh man.
Considering he was the voice of him.
Yeah. He's a good actor.
Mm-hmm. Is he in the new Mission Impossible?
Yes. Yeah.
He is. Maybe that's why they couldn't get him, because he was probably stuck filming that.
Yeah.
Conflicting schedules and such.
Let me see. What else? Let's see. Stupid thing. Dear God. Why do they always have to put those fucking pronouns in there? I hate that.
I'm sure a lot of people do.
There's no need for them.
Do we have any viewers right now? Or is this your first one?
No, this is my first one. First one in like fucking a year or so.
Oh, you did this a year ago?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think it's been a year. Maybe 2. Let's see.
I never understood though, like why every time they do an adaptation of something, they cut out like key details.
Yeah.
Why do they do that? They think we would notice, but we do notice. Like we'll notice if a certain character is not in it, or if you change a certain plot line of the story or a certain element. And it's like every live adaptation I've ever heard of and seen, they cut something major.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it really so hard to just do a point-to-point adaptation of something? Just make it live action. Like literally just copy everything. Don't change nothing.
Yeah. I totally get you. I totally get it. Because like there's.
But no, they always change something.
Mm-hmm. And I don't like it when they don't do it faithfully. Like it doesn't feel the same.
Yeah, like maybe we're blinded by nostalgia or something, or nostalgia biased, but I don't know. When I want to revisit like stuff that I watched as a kid or played with as a kid, like I would want to see exactly what I saw as a kid.
Yeah. Oh, so then okay, so check this out. So the movie It, right?
Yeah.
They're making a TV series and it's coming out pretty soon.
I did see that.
It'll be interesting. Let me see.
I never really grew up on It. I mean, I've seen both movies. I've seen the Tim Curry one and the Bill Skarsgård, but like great story, but Pennywise just never really stuck with me.
Stuck with you, yeah. Let's see, when is this supposed to come out? I don't even know.
I do like him more than Art the Clown.
I've seen a few.
I think Art the Clown and the Terrifier films are a little bit overrated.
Really? Okay.
And I was talking about this with one of my coworkers earlier, but I've seen the first Terrifier, and don't get me wrong, that dude's a gory bastard. but it feels like he's trying to compensate his lack of character by being as gory as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like at the end of the day, he's just a silent clown. And I've seen the first Terrifier, and I've seen All Hallows Eve, which I think was like the film before Terrifier. And I think he was in some other short film before that, but I forgot what it was called or what the name of it is. But like I said, like I think he was just a normal killer clown in the first film, but then they were trying to say he's like revived, but he's like now a demon or something.
Oh wow.
Something just to keep him alive and keep him going. At least that's what I remember. I don't know. I might be wrong here. That he died in the first film, technically, and then they just brought him back and just said, "Yeah, he's actually a demon now." Like, okay, that makes sense. And then that's the only way you can keep a character like that going. I mean, I guess his only redeeming quality is that he's just silent and he's just facially expressive. But you know, there's not much more to his character other than the fact that he's just likes to have really gruesome, menacing kill styles. You know, like he's not up there like with the OGs like Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, Ghostface, you know, all those guys.
Yeah.
But that's just me. But I think he's a little overhyped for my taste. I really don't see why people love him so much. But hey, maybe I'm in the wrong generation and I'll just stick to the OGs.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. That's a trying to think. No, you know that you make a really good point. So
There's like what, 3 now? There's 3 Terrifiers.
At best,
I heard that one was like poking fun at Christianity or something. I don't know.
Terrifier. Let me see.
I'm just waiting for Scream 7. That's all my mind is on right now. Scream is my life.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 3 right now, so yeah. Do you have any predictions for number 7 now? Or 8?
I haven't really I try not to do theories, you know, because then I just feel like an idiot if I end up being completely wrong upon the movie's release. So I try to keep an open mind and just, you know, just wait for the damn movie.
Right.
As far as the cast goes, because I know they're bringing back like previous killers from the previous films into this one. How they're going to do that, I'm not sure. What I heard was that this new set of killers, I don't know if there might be 2 or 3, maybe more, but I heard that they were probably going to utilize AI technology and AI voices to mess with like Sidney Prescott, I guess, by maybe using their voice changer to sound like the voices of the previous killers, you know, because it's like obviously they're dead definitively. Well, I don't know about Stu Macher, but I'd say he's dead. As much as I'd love for him to come back, it at this point in time just seems ridiculous.
Yeah.
But like I said, you know, we're definitely in the AI age, so using AI voices to mess with somebody, especially as a killer who's, you know, who's what's the word I'm looking for? Magnum opus, I think.
Yeah.
modus operandi, or something like that,
Mhm.
is over the phone. So what better way to mess with somebody over the phone than the voices of people that you know are dead?
Yeah.
But that's just what I heard about this film. I don't know what the story is. I've seen the cast, and it seems like a new batch of people. So I'm definitely excited to see what Kevin Williamson is cooking. Well, no, he's directing, but he was the original writer for like the first film. So I don't know who's
Mhm.
writing this one, but I'm sure whatever they're going with, they'll do the franchise proud.
Yeah. I, what I have heard is that yes, is that Sydney is actually gonna have her daughter come
She has
in,
like two daughters,
so that'll be interesting.
as is confirmed. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that'll be interesting to see on how that's gonna play out.
Yeah, I've also heard that there might be like a chase sequence where like one of the main characters is being chased by Ghostface, and that's going to lead Ghostface to Sydney. So
Mhm.
that would be cool because we haven't had like a
Yeah.
chase sequence or whatever like since number 2. Even though number 2 that wasn't really a chase because like Ghostface was in the car with Sydney after he killed the 2 cops, but a car sequence I guess is what I'm saying.
I can see that. I can see that happening.
And of course, hearing the iconic voice, never get tired of that.
Yeah. So you probably heard that they are doing. You probably have already seen the teaser for Freddy's. Freddy, Five Nights at Freddy's too.
Yes, I did. That looks pretty exciting. I love the first movie. I played a little bit of the games. I would watch YouTubers play them. I think the first film was great. Could it have been R-rated? That would have been nice.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I guess they wanted to appeal to the younger kids as well because the younger kids love Five Nights at Freddy's just as much as like the older fans who've been there like since the beginning.
So what I do know is that they are bringing in. Um, um, they are bringing in. Give me a second. They're bringing in Skeet Ulrich as let me see.
Is he? I've seen pictures of that, but I don't know if that's true.
Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's too. Yeah, what I'm hearing is that they're bringing in Skeet to play as is like is like Williams, which is we all know Matthew Lillard, who he played as in the first film,
Mm-hmm.
as like his best friend, or it's either best friend or it's like a boss or something like that, partner, I should say. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, that'll
Yeah, like I'm
be
looking it up, but I don't see his name anywhere. But like I said, I can't trust the internet these days, so it's better to just actually wait for the movie.
Yeah, yeah, that is very true.
Because the internet is full of liars.
Let's see. Man, 10. Let's see. Oh yeah. Apparently, from what so they're potentially bringing back Gumball.
Who?
Gumball, the that TV show series.
Oh, the Amazing World of Gumball?
Yeah,
Man, I don't get why people love that show.
I don't know either.
I can't get into it. Like it just feels like there's no purpose
Yeah.
to the show.
Hmm.
But hey, if it
Whatever.
gets enough ratings and love, then whatever.
Yeah. Man, crazy. Let me see. Let's see. Um. Yeah. So the Conjuring 3 movie, man, that's gonna be interesting.
What, the Last Rites?
The Last Rites, yeah.
Yeah, that one does look spooky. It said that was their last case, like before they stopped or something.
Yeah. 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 Apparently, that's their last. That's their last official case.
Hmm.
It'll be interesting to see.
Mm-hmm. Like, what could possibly top like the Nun or any other entity that they've dealt with?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still waiting for that samurai uh, armor one. Like, I'm really hoping that they make that film because that one looked really cool in the Warrens house.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let me see. Let me think. Um, let me think. You know, So I guess you heard a couple of days ago that they, as much as as much as I hate the dude, I kind of do feel bad for him, Joe Biden, on what happened.
Who, Biden with his prostate diagnosis?
Plus, yeah. To
Yeah,
be
that's a
honest,
bit unfortunate.
yeah. As much as as much as I hate the dude, but like that dude's been through the ringer, with, to be honest. Oh, so it'll be interesting. Let's see.
But regardless, I wish him well.
Yeah, yeah.
Through it all. I mean, I don't know what kind of procedures you take for prostate cancer, but still, it is tragic.
I know, right? Oh, trying to find. Let's see. Um, let's see.
I heard they're doing away with pennies.
Yeah, I have heard of. I heard about that. Yeah.
Because from what my dad told me, it takes 3 cents just to make 1 penny,
That's interesting.
which is ironically funny.
It's quite funny. Yeah. It's interesting as
It's
well.
like that currency has become so worthless. They just said, yeah, we're just going to stop making this.
Hmm. Yeah. Let's see what else.
But then there's the flip side of the internet who thinks that they're doing away with pennies because of bloodlines.
Uh,
And I'm like, no, you simpletons. That's not the reason.
right.
It'd be hilarious, though. The government saw the money and said, yeah, we're just not going to make pennies anymore.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's see the two of that. Let's see. No. No.
Not too bad. Um, nice. Trying to think. Trying to find some more. Trying to find some more information on stuff. Damn. So, yeah.
Man, it's cold in here.
Let's see. Fuck. It's just new. Yeah. Oh yeah. So, what are your what's what? Let me think. Really? Wow. So apparently, you think how do I say this? What are your thoughts on the new Mortal Kombat movie? Or
So I love the first one, the first Mortal Kombat, the reboot one that came out in what 2021.
yeah,
Yeah, I thought that one was great. So I'm definitely excited to see what this one will bring. I did see some still shots. Shao Kahn in that one looks pretty damn terrifying.
yeah. What do you?
So definitely
what?
better than what we got in Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Oh, that is for sure. That is damn for sure.
Like I just watched the first like 5 minutes of that movie and I thought it was absolute garbage.
I'm surprised that they actually they recast the entire cast except for one. I think.
Yeah, Liu Kang, I think
Yeah.
Robin Chu, I think was his name, but everybody
Yeah.
else
Yeah.
they recast it because they probably read the script and said, "Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we'll pass."
Um,
But God, like the guy who played Shao Kahn in that one, I feel like he was on the verge of crying half the time. His voice always sounded like he was about to crack.
yeah.
I'm like, where's like the terrifying giant buffy world dominating emperor that we all grew up with?
Right. Um,
Like Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat 9, that was a Shao Kahn, man.
yeah. Um, let me see. So, what are your thoughts on Carl Urban being Johnny Cage?
Who?
Um, Carl or Urban being Johnny Cage.
I have no idea who that is.
Sure. I mean,
What is it? Carl Urban?
yeah. He was. Maybe I'll send you a picture. He played.
He does kind of look like him.
Yeah. He played Dredd. He played Dredd in that 2009, I think it was. And then he was also so yeah. I mean, he looks like he looks like the part. So
Like I said, I don't really know him or probably seen the majority of his films, but the fact that we are getting Johnny Cage in this film, I'm content with that.
yeah. Hopefully they will do him justice.
Hopefully.
That's all I
Eric
would
Quan
say.
Chi is supposed to be in this film too, which I'm curious on who's going to play him and how they're going to pull that off.
I heard that they're bringing in Katana.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, she better do more than just stand around and give occasional advice on how to beat an enemy, like she did in the original Mortal Kombat.
I will say, so what I've heard is that a lot of fans are wanting another Battlefront 3 game for Star Wars. And
Is that what that is? Because I constantly like I've had people comment on my last few TikToks saying about Battlefront 3, and I'm like,
mhm.
is that what that is? I never played Battlefront. I know what it is. I just never played it.
Yeah.
By the way, this is my girlfriend in the chat. She wanted to just hop in and listen to us, if that's cool.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, like what is it about Battlefront 3 that's so hyped up?
From everything that I've known about from the original games, is that they wanted to make a third game, and there was potential of a third game, but it seems like it's kind of been like it's been like a curse now for them. If they're not if they're not if they to me it seems like with fans wanting a third game, and they're not gonna get it.
So is
It
it
seems
actually
like
being made or no?
not I don't think
Or is it just like just
it's
fans wanting or demanding they make another one?
yeah, they're just wanting to. Fans are just wanting.
So like GTA 6, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Well, maybe if they ask nicely, maybe they'll get it.
more.
Damn, we've been going at this for almost 2 hours.
Oh, really? Oh, jeez. Wow. Damn. I'll try and be more prepared for next time.
All good. Just your first time back.
Yeah, that's for sure.
What do you try to keep it to like an hour or something?
Roughly an hour to 2, or
Gotcha.
until we at least run out of things to really talk about. Like,
Gotcha. Okay, if you need to cut it short here, we can always do next week.
yeah, I might just do that.
Especially if we're trying to
more.
get all of our other friends on board. I don't know who else you were trying to get.
I was, I was trying to get Wyatt and I was trying to get Avon, but they didn't seem to come on. So, oh well, it's okay.
Luckily, I was able to.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I might be able to next week. If I'm not working. I gotta look at my schedule. I don't know.
No worries. No worries. Just let me know. I think I'll end it here. So.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.